If you look at a child and how much they learn from the time they're born until they're 5 years old, we believe here that we have them during the most critical time of their life. They're learning, they're developing what they think about themselves, and we believe that we influence that, and we think it's so important that they realize that they were created by God and that they're special. Each one of them is special, and that God has a special plan for each one of them.
Covenant has been a great place to send my own children. My almost 18-year-old came here when she was 3 and stayed here for a few years till she went to kindergarten. And then the 4th child came here when he was 4, and I started working here that year, and we came to school together, which was a very sweet time. And I've just stayed since he went on to big kid school, and I've stayed here and it's been a great family to be a part of.
In the beginning, I'll start with creation and talk about creation and work my way through the Bible, talk about how Adam and Eve sinned and that sin separates us from God, but that God sent His Son at Christmas time to take away our sin. And then we began to talk about miracles after the first of the year. That leads us to the greatest miracle of all, that Jesus died and was buried but rose again to take away our sin.
I've written several articles about the church. I'm a writer for the Charlotte Observer also, and I remember interviewing Beverly for one of these articles, and I've always felt like she provides, kind, reliable leadership to the preschool, where you can just tell. And she told me that she sings in chapel to the children, that it gets their attention. So when she's teaching them, she sings, and I thought that was special. And when I had never heard the children tell me that, so when I went home and asked them, even my older kids, and they were, oh yeah, Miss Beverly sings to us. Yes, she does. And they think of her fondly. It's just what we needed, and it's a small town feel to the school in this populated suburb where the public schools are pretty big. You can walk in, you know everyone, and I always felt like they were safe and loved here.
When they leave here, they know these verses. They're on the walls in all the rooms, and from A to Z they can say a verse for each letter of the alphabet. I talk a lot about the spiritual impact, but we also do prepare them academically for kindergarten. Our teachers are great at that, and I hear over and over again from parents that come back with younger children how the kindergarten teachers are so impressed with how much they know and how well behaved they are.
I always feel like Beverly is overlooked, and what a great example of a Christian woman, Christian wife and mother that she provides to us, and as teachers and mothers, and all of the mothers I think can take a lot away from how Beverly leads by example in being a Christian woman in this world.
And if I wanted to be known for one thing at Covenant, it would be that we love children, that we are concerned about them as a whole child.